Good evening. It is Thursday. Yes, I know I probably should be posting my good old Throwback Thursday pictures, but honestly, I did not get that accomplished today. If I did, it was either going to be, man, this shaking. I got a new tripod. I'm excited about it, but it's going to take me a little learning and probably it falling over while I'm trying to do stuff a lot. I also got, I'm just going to show this really quick. I got this cool little ring light thingy. It just clips right over your phone and then it lights up. Who knew? So much fun. And then just because the little tripod dealie came with a little clicker, so you can set up your tripod wherever, and with your Bluetooth, you just snap away. And so if you caught my pictures earlier, that's what some of that was because we were playing with the remote, trying it out, letting the kids go crazy. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Back to the pictures. I would have loved to have found like an older picture of me and my grandpa. Really about one of the very few veterans that I know that I've grown up knowing, that I've had a long-term relationship with. There we go. But I also know that Spencer's grandpa was a veteran, and I had the privilege of serving a lot of veterans when I was a case manager and supervisor with older adults and people with disabilities, and got to help them get services and all that good stuff so they could stay in their homes or help them to transition into whatever type of environment was going to be best for them with the best care. And the stories and just they have so much to share and so much to give. And some of you might be going, okay, but Kristen, you're like Miss Peace and anti any sort of weapon. And yes, that is still and will always be true. But I also respect the people who go out there every day and risk their lives for the rest of us, whether that be military or the police or the fire department or anybody who is risking their lives for those of us who aren't up for the challenge, I guess. I'm not up for that challenge. I'm not going to lie. And maybe there's another way to put that, but that's how I'm going to put it. But anyway, but through my life and changes in my life lately, meeting lots of new people through this awesome business and everything, I've made a lot of really good friends and relationships with people who are either in the military themselves or they have a spouse who is serving. And I have just gained so much respect. Not that I didn't have it before, but the people I had known, it was a past thing, and it was they served in some horrific war, and it's like history, and so I felt very detached from that, in so much that I didn't experience anything about it and didn't know what that's like, and I didn't grow up with anyone who was in the active military, so I didn't know what that kind of sacrifice is like. But now I have so many friends and just people that I'm chatting with and stuff that that's their day-to-day life, and they know what it's like to move around and to sacrifice. My awesome sister-in-law knows all about what it's like to have to pick up and move, because that's what you do. So it's a whole different world for me, and I really felt this Veterans Day that I needed to honor those people, because that's just huge, and it's not something that I'm willing to do. It's not something that I think I'm capable of doing, but I absolutely appreciate what each and every one of them is doing for us. I may not always agree, but who in this world do we 100% agree with, right? I don't agree with anyone in this house half the time. I love them all, but come on. It's all males, so sorry. Anyway, so this month I wanted to do something special and honor our veterans. And so I reached out to some friends of mine and found a couple of really great organizations that I would like to donate to. And so, as I've done in the past, if you are interested in getting involved in a fitness program or, you know, working on your nutrition, if there is something you're interested in starting on, I would like to take my commission from that and take 5% of that and donate it to either the Wounded Warrior Project is something that Beachbody has helped out quite a bit, and I think that's really awesome. I've learned a lot more just from being involved in that, and the whole 22-minute hardcore thing that I've done. Tony Horton's just done a lot with the Wounded Warrior Project, and I think that's pretty awesome. And truthfully, I've dealt with a lot of wounded veterans who have had to go through the long-term effects of not only physical but mental repercussions of serving. And we could never understand mentally what it's like to go through what they go through. So I think the things that that project does is pretty phenomenal. The other one is one, and it's called the Others May Live Foundation. I'm sorry, I have to look at my notes because this is not my area of expertise, but and this is a pretty cool organization, and I actually know several people in the Air Force, and so this is a special branch of the Air Force that they're supporting, and it's called the United States Air Force Rescue Heroes, and they kind of go in and do the rescue, you know, when nobody else can, kind of deal. And so this is a foundation that just provides the support, the scholarships, and immediate tragedy assistance for families whose family member who is serving has been severely wounded or unfortunately killed. And so I think that's pretty awesome. You know, if you've ever had any involvement with the VA, with Veterans Assistance, you know that they try so hard, but that their resources are incredibly limited. And I watched my grandfather struggle through the system when he had part of his foot amputated, when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and they try so hard, and they want to serve absolutely every single veteran that they have, but again, the resources are limited, and so sometimes you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait for help, and that's a shame. So this Veterans Day, I just encourage you to thank a veteran, to reach out to a veteran, and send somebody a card. Send them. Apparently, you can send them cookies. I didn't know, but that's awesome. Send them some cookies. You know, who wouldn't love to get a box of chocolate chip cookies that were homemade, right? I mean, if you've been away from home for a while, it'd be awesome. So yeah, give of your time, of your talents, of your finances, or just give a thank you. But please remember our veterans this Veterans Day. And, you know, I would love to hear who you would like to honor, because I bet almost all of us know somebody that we could be honoring. So happy Veterans Day a day early. I hope you all just remember how fortunate we are to have such wonderful people out there who are willing to serve us each and every day. Have a great night.